Hey, everybody, this is Jake Loris from August Burns Red, and you are watching CMS TV.
It is your classic metal show right here on the classicmetalshow.com from How the Gods Kill 3. That, of course, is Danzig with the Dirty Black Summer. And kicking off the show tonight, we heard House of Lords with Can't Find My Way Home, a cover from Blind Faith, done by the House of Lords, and a guy who's had some difficulty finding his way home from time to time, my good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on there, Chris?
It's what happens when you're drunk and you're driving. You forget where you're going.
That was kind of my point. I know how good you are at driving and following directions.
Oh, yeah, I'm very good at that. As long as I have a GPS, I'm perfect. I'm the worst. I can't find my way. Dude, this is no bullshit, straight up story. I was driving over by Oakwood Village by Sam's Club and whatnot over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
And I needed to run over to Macedonia to pick something up. And I started my way over there. This was like 2 weeks ago. I started driving over there and I just didn't know where I was. It was like, it was like,
you were experiencing a senior moment.
Dude, well, it was kind of that, but it's also, and you probably haven't been over there either to see it, but they've rebuilt a lot of that over there. Like they tore down the Ford plant and they built some other warehouse or factory or something over there. And there's just a lot of new construction. So, and I don't go over there very often. So it's like, it didn't translate in my head. Man, when you're driving somewhere, you just get used to the scenery and you're on point. And this, I literally, I'm like, where the fuck is this plaza? I'm like, I know I've been to this place like 1,000 times. Where is it?
Right.
And then I literally pulled off the side of the road, opened up my Apple Maps or whatever on my phone. And I was like, take me to this plaza, but it was like, dude, and for the fans that don't know, Macedonia is what from my house? 3 miles?
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not like it was like a 45-minute drive that I had to go through some town I didn't know or something. It's literally the next town over, and I couldn't find where I wanted to get to.
So then you threw on some House of Lords, and you're like, can't find my way home.
That's right. Thank you, nice. James Christian. You got me there.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, here we are once again, the end of July.
Yes.
So 2 months down, 1 month to go, and summer's over. It's over.
Thanks for playing.
It's over, pal.
I'm going to be honest. Other than those really hot 2 weeks, it's been a pretty pleasant summer.
Yeah, it hasn't been bad. This whole week has been very pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago, it was brutal. This week, I don't think we got to 85, not one day. It was every day this week was like between the 60s and like 80. And I was like, fucking right. Love that.
Yeah. Last night, I had a visitor last night and I went out to dinner and I had to wear a jacket.
Wow.
Because it was in the like the mid 60s.
Okay.
So it was just like, holy cow, that temperature just dropped off.
Sure.
But anyway, whatever. It's just what we deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I haven't spoken with you all week. You've been kind of MIA, so have I. And so this will be time to catch up. I know our fans just love when you and I just catch up for the first hour.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
I wish I had something to tell you that was of any interest at all. I mean, it's just been a very worky week. A lot of interviews. I think I did 4 interviews this week. Worked a good amount. Rekindled a friendship with a friend from Korea. That was interesting. I had actually messaged her in January on stupid Facebook. And out of the blue, I got a message and she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're still alive.
I can't believe you're still living.
Can't believe you're still around."
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we just kind of shot the shit, that whole "what you been doing the last 35 years" conversations.
Well, where should I start?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the day I left Korea, it's like, really?
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh boy. Here I am. I've got the book out with all my Korea nonsense, and I'll just say this person is in it.
Yeah, a factor in the book.
Yeah, this is one I changed the name of. So, because me and this person had some real adventures, but yeah, it was just very cool. It doesn't happen often. It happens less and less anymore that you catch up with somebody that you haven't run into in a long time.
Right.
But this was really cool. It's really cool, and I might actually, who knows? I might actually go see this person, or she might come and see me. Who knows?
Okay, well,
We'll
that's
see how
nice.
that works. So
That's nice.
But
well, very good.
Yeah, other than that, not a lot going on. Just a lot of bullshit TV and a lot of work this week. I did too many meetings this week. I had one day this week where it was Wednesday. I had 3 meetings, an interview, and then the Seth show back to back to back to back to back. I was like, just fucking kill me. just kill me. I don't know about you, but I hate meetings. I wish somebody would just send me a text or an email or something that just says, this is what I want. Bup, 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 and send it. And then I just do it. And then if I got to fix something on the other side of it, fine. I don't get anything out of meetings. I sit in these meetings and these guys are all pontificating about bullshit. It's always like, well, what do you think the reaction would be if we change this to green instead of... How do I fucking know? I'm the web guy. I'm not buying your tchotchke.
Right.
It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of my week this week. Nothing at all exciting. The most exciting thing I can report to this audience is that I almost went to Tom Kiefer and LA Guns on Thursday.
Oh yeah, were they at the casino?
No, over at Lock 3 down in Akron.
Oh, okay.
But then I just was like, I don't really want to be in Lock 3. And I couldn't find anybody that wanted to go. That was the other thing too. Nobody wanted to go. And the old days where I would just go by myself are kind of over. That's just not fun anymore.
Yeah, I get you.
So I called a couple people and they were all like, oh man, I just saw LA Guns 6 months ago and whatever. And nobody wants to see Tom Kiefer unless it's guaranteed that he's only playing Cinderella. And it's like,
well, that's not happening.
Yeah, I know. You got to sit through all those crappy songs to get to the Cinderella songs.
Those crappy songs.
Well, they're not very good. Name two. Name two.
No, I know. I just think it's funny that you just like that, all those crappy songs.
Well, they sure ain't sticking with anybody.
I just want to hear the Cinderella stuff.
Well, that's all anybody. Come on.
Well, of course. I know that. I know.
Has anybody been sitting around going, God damn it, I hope they play Higher Ground tonight? No one cares. Just play your hits, you dummy.
Right. That's funny.
But I wanted to go. I was intending to go. I couldn't find anybody to go, so I just was like, fuck it, stay home, watch TV. I watched catch up on The Chi. So as that went into its final episode ever, another series that I watched that ended yesterday actually. So now I go to more interrogations and boredom because I'm just bored to death with TV these days.
Mm-hmm. Well, LA Guns are at the Arcada tonight. So
right, yeah, we had one of our fans emailed me this afternoon asking if we were doing a live show because they thought you were going to be out at the Arcada apparently.
Well, I'm not driving 100 miles to go. I mean, I love LA Guns, but I'm not driving 100 miles to go see them.
Well, you don't love them 100 miles worth of LA Guns. That's for damn sure.
No. I mean, if they play down the street here at the Art Theater, I'd go down there to see them. But,
How far would you drive to see LA Guns in 2026? 25 miles?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. But then again, and that would still depend on where they're landing.
Yeah, correct.
Because if it's 30 minutes and it's downtown Chicago somewhere, you're like, fuck you, pal.
Well, downtown Chicago is an hour from here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I have that too. It's Landau's coming here next month, but he's playing Hilarities down at 4th Street.
Right.
And I'm like, nope, not going to that. I'll wait till you come to Akron, my friend. I'm not going. I don't want to die over a comedy show. I just don't. So, but yeah, I wish I had something else to talk about. I just don't. I really didn't do shit.
I was busy tying up loose ends, some of the loose ends involved with this book, and I had to arrange for Stephen, oh God, that's great, Piercy to get involved with Joel, which I got that done, and then of course I finally Don has been in transition back to California.
Okay,
and so he's just kind of been, kind of out of pocket for the last few weeks. But he called me on what day was that? Wednesday. Yeah, he called me on Wednesday, and he goes, all right. He was telling me about what's going on with him. And then it's like, well, what do I got to do to get this, get lined up here and whatnot. So I got that handled. And then tomorrow, this is something, I was going to ask you. I have but you just said you hate meetings, but I have a meeting with Chip Ruggieri of Chipster PR tomorrow.
Okay.
And I didn't know if you wanted to be a part of that or not.
I could jump in on it. If you want me to, what time?
I don't know yet.
As long as it's not morning, I should be okay.
No, it's tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, as long as it's not, hey, 9:30 tomorrow morning, because although that might be okay, I might still be up, but.
Yeah, no, tomorrow afternoon. I mean, if you can, great. If not, it's, obviously I'll handle it. But
yeah, just as long as it's after like 1:00 my time.
Right.
Because even, I usually go to sleep around 8:30, but I force myself to get up around 12:31. I mean, I start texting. Right. I usually that's when you get my this show was good or this show was shit text. Yep. At about 1:00, because that's when I force myself to get up so that I actually can flip the script and sleep again on Sunday night. So yeah, I'm sure I could do that.
Yeah, so I'll let you know. As soon as he lets me know, I'll let you know. But yeah, he said tomorrow afternoon because he wanted to do it Monday.
Right.
And, I'm always busy during the day And I said, well, I was good after 5:30. He goes, well, are you busy Sunday afternoon? I said, no, I'm free. So he goes, well, let's do it Sunday.
That's fine.
So getting the PR set up for that. So,
nice. Very good.
So we're getting the thing. Oh, and then I finally got the final proofs back of the 30th anniversary logo this week.
Okay.
So I will send that over to you, and perhaps we could use one of them. I got 3 iterations.
Okay.
And we could maybe use one of them on our website, whatever web thing that
it'll be theclassicmetalshow.com, which it's already brand new one is 3/4 of the way built.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I'll shoot those over to you.
Okay.
And you can use, I have an idea for the one you could use for the website. It won't be the one I'm going to use for the shirt. It's the similar one that I'm going to use for the shirts and things, but I'm going to put the one makes more sense for the website.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So I got that handled.
Okay, great.
I got the finals on that. So that's good. So things coming together. I wanted to get that all wrapped up before we had our final sessions with our co-author.
Yeah.
No get that end of the piece wrapped up and, get this moving along.
Right on.
So everybody who I wanted on board has been on board. Did you talk to your friend, your comedian friend over there?
I sent a message, have not heard back a yes or a no on that.
All right. Well, if he is, great. If not, that's okay too.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'd imagine he will. He seems to do everything everybody asks him. So.
Right. I get you. I get you. So I think it'd be kind of fun to have a comedian's perspective.
Yeah, why not?
So all good. So the book is coming along, kids. I think you're going to be pleased with it.
Have you read any of it or no?
No, I haven't seen not a word.
I didn't know if he sent you proofs or
No,
anything yet.
no. If he sends it, he'll send it to both of us. I guarantee
true.
you.
True.
But no, I have not seen it. But I'll be interested to see what our friends in the music business had to say about us.
Yeah.
About the show, and see how
my memory matches yours.
Yeah, exactly. Your perspective matches my perspective in the various aspects of the show and the history. So just to pull the curtain back for the people who are interested.
Yeah.
Both Chris and I interviewed with our co-author on the same subjects for the various chapters.
Right.
But I was not in on Chris's interviews, and Chris was not in on my interviews.
Yeah.
And our perspectives are going to be melded together in each chapter. So it's going to be interesting to hear or see how one plays off of the other, So
we did the book almost like we do the show, where we don't really tell each other what we're going to bring to the show or anything. We just do it. And that's, I actually noticed that right away, that's what because when we first started having the meetings talking about it, I thought we were going to have to find times that we were both available.
Right.
And I was panicking about that because I was like, I'm never available when you are, and then it just turned out, well, hey, you do yours at 11 in the morning and he'll do his at 7 o'clock at night or whatever. So,
right.
But yeah, it's, I'm excited about it. Are we going to do, and maybe you don't even know the answer to this, or maybe you do. Are we going to do kind of an editing run where we both kind of look at it and proof it?
We're going to get a first draft.
Well, and that's what I was asking is if you wanted to do it that way, or if you want to trust where the co-writer went and just roll.
Well, I'm going to have to see it.
Okay.
I'm going to have to see it and proof it and get your thoughts and, and we'll figure out how and what the final edit will look like.
Okay. I didn't know. I mean, I've done my books both ways. I've had, like, Call Me Chris, I read, I don't know, 300 times before I put it out. You know, I read it. I had my friend Carolyn that helped me edit it, and she would send me stuff and then be like, well, what do you think of this? Or I don't really understand this. Maybe you need to spell this out more. And that was fine. But then when I looked at Victories, I didn't want to read it at all. I did not read Victories back at all. I wrote it. I had, I think John edited that one maybe, or somebody did. Somebody looked at it. And I just trusted him. I just was like, now, again, that was about my divorce. That was the last thing I needed to do was spend another 3 months reliving my divorce. But I kind of let that one fly. And honestly, I kind of like that book better. It's a little more raw. That's for sure.
Well, yeah. And that speaks volumes as to, how well it flows and, whether it's real and it, churns up, real thoughts or emotions or whatever. And that's what good literature is supposed to do.
Right.
So hopefully, those of you who are interested in the book and are waiting for the release of it, it is coming along, and I think we're on schedule here for probably a November release.
Okay, very good.
I'm thinking. Could be earlier, I don't know, but I'm thinking if we get it out by November, that gives us 2 months till Christmas.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I mean, am I doing the art or is somebody else doing the art?
I don't know. I haven't figured out what we're going to do yet. That's the other thing.
Okay.
That's the other piece, the title of the book and the art.
I think the title of the book should be Hand Jobs from Chris and Neely. I think that would sell well. Not to any CMS people, but we might sell 300,000 copies to the fucking perv community.
Right, of course. Right. So, yeah, that's the last two pieces of this to nail down is the cover art and the title of the book. I have thoughts on the title.
Okay.
But, we'll see. I want it to be impactful, I guess.
Sure.
or at least catch your attention, or make it look like something exciting to read,
Right.
or when you see it, you know what it is.
Sure. But yeah. I mean, there's still work to be done. That's for sure. Because even to design the cover, I still got to know how many pages it is and whatever, so I can build the spine and
Right.
you know, there's things that have to be done. So, but we'll make it work.
So anyway, so that's what I did this week, is just trying to bring the loose ends together and make that happen. And and the other thing is when it came to activities this week, I jumped in on our friend Eric Ferrantino's live hangout show.
Oh, did you? How about that?
I did. Yep,
How'd that go?
Good. He was kind of reiterating what's going on with the whole Jason Green debacle.
Okay.
He was talking about that pretty significantly, and I kind of threw in a couple of comments and whatnot.
Right.
But he was saying that he wanted to have you and I just jump in on his show over there and just hang with him for a little bit. So
that's fine.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'll jump on anytime.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I can do it, I'm game. Why not?
Sure. So anyway, that's
wait a minute. I let me take that back. Fuck Eric. I hate him. Remember?
Yes.
I don't like Eric even a little bit. So no, I cannot do that.
Right. So aside from the whole work thing, that's what I've been working on. Outside of the work hours, is trying to get this book thing moving along.
Right on.
So I've corresponded back and forth with our co-author on various things and so on and so forth. So anyway, I'm excited. It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be good. And it has been kind of like he threw the one email out, and I wrapped our friend Ron Keel in. I threw him a quick text, and he was like, what do you mean? The typical, I didn't see, because, when I saw that he hadn't responded, I was like, something has to be crazy there, because Ron responds in 10 seconds to every text. Ron is like me. He's always holding his phone.
Right.
He's always available. So I was surprised that he hadn't, but then I reached out to him and he was like, oh shit, it's in spam. I got it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. So we're both working on this thing a little bit.
Well, as I mentioned to you, I want this thing to be the best it can possibly be,
Sure.
and I wanted to make sure that it got the publicity that, whatever. And I reached out to Chip of Chipster PR, and he was excited about it. He goes, yes, absolutely.
Excellent. Sure.
So I got a meeting with him tomorrow, or potentially you and I have a meeting tomorrow.
Sure.
To discuss some details on that. But,
okay.
But he was just like, yes, would love to be involved.
All right.
Thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah. Who else would we think of? Who else do we work with that closely?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chip. It's more just out of, you're the guy we know.
Well, you do know major PR.
Yeah. I mean, I know some publicists, obviously, but
right.
For this project, Chip's about the only guy, really, that I would work with, just because he's very familiar with us, too. And that's
right.
That's the big thing with the publicists, is a lot of times the publicists, they don't want, when they find out how heinous some of our bullshit is, they don't want to deal with it anymore. I've had many an interview that's like, the artist doesn't want to work with you anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's why we've never been a viable commercial entity.
That's
just
it.
Because of that. Mm-hmm. And we've known it. I've known it from day one.
Never tried to be.
No. I never wanted to do the show less than what it could possibly be.
Yeah. I mean, we do it 110% toward the audience that would enjoy it.
Right.
And, because I could tell you, like on YouTube especially, the commenters are like, Jesus, you guys have been around for 5 years and you only have whatever it is, 3,000 followers or 4,000 followers. And I'm just like, yep, because we're not going to sell out to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get a lot more hits if instead of us bagging on Bon Jovi for sucking, if we were like, you know what, it is so honorable that he's out there trying his damnedest. If we did that kind of show, we could get a lot more hits. We could get a lot more attention, but fuck that. You know, who wants to hear me do that or you do that?
Yeah, let's be nice.
Yeah, is there anybody who wants to hear Happy Chris? You guys all hated Happy Chris. I have seen nothing but people saying, I like that Chris is fucking angry again.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, good, because I am. And you know, Happy Chris didn't do it. I mean, I guess people listened, but, you know, Happy Chris doesn't do it as much. And Happy Neely certainly doesn't do it. You know, I mean, the two of us, we need a little bit of anger, a little angst.
Well, anger and just blatant truth.
Yeah, just calling it out, common sense.
Yeah, I saw that we got some negativity on the old YouTube. I saw you answered that.
Dude, we get it every day.
I know, but it's just funny how you answered it.
Oh,
but
I'll put it up.
Yeah, go ahead. the whole boy, nothing like spreading negativity, man.
Yeah.
You guys are just so negative, man.
And what was my answer? Yes.
Yes, we are. We
go.
had a negativity meeting before the segment.
Yeah. What did I write? The guy wrote, wow, you guys have nothing else to do but making more negativity in the world. This guy had more women than you'll ever see in 100 lifetimes. Of course, we're talking about David Lee Roth.
Yeah, of course.
Him and the whole Van Halen crew. It's sad that podcasts like yourself are a complete and utter negative joke. You should all be ashamed of yourself with the negative comments. The guy is and has been a showman of all showmen, and at his age, you guys aren't even going to be a tire shoes, whatever that means. You guys aren't even going to be a tire shoes because you're overweight messes. And my response, correct. In fact, we just before this segment, we had a Create Negativity staff meeting. Clearly, the planning was successful as you clicked it. Oh, and oh no, we're fat? Who knew? I'm doing crunches right now since you pointed out this fact that I was missing. Note to everyone, I'm working out because anonymous blip on my screen called me fat. How will you ever survive this onslaught? How will we ever survive this onslaught? Next thing you know, you'll block our channel. That would be catastrophic.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not going to win us any fans, but
No,
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
You should be nicer to the fans.
Yeah, be nice to me. Be nice to the great John Bon Jovi.
Right.
Or David Lee Roth or whoever.
That's funny.
I just love I'm telling you, this is a segment. I just have to make a bumper. I have to make a bumper for stupid people on YouTube segment. That might even be what I call it. Stupid people on YouTube. And just post their posts every week. It's fucking funny. It's funny every week.
Well, that's funny that people still check out, they'll actually watch the segment and it's the abridged segment on top of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one that's all edited up and all the music is cut out of it or it's replaced with bullshit that YouTube replaces it with. And I mean, it's a total train wreck of an episode. I mean, I wouldn't listen to it.
No.
But it's there and people watch it and it's so stupid.
I mean, Kumia releases a lot of video clips out there and things, and it seems like every other word is edited.
Yeah, it's an awful listen. It's a terrible listen. But I get why he does it, because you make money doing it.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
Same reason I'm doing it. Only reason I'm doing it, because it pays my electric bill every month. So it's like, there you go. You want to be a dumb fuck watching it on YouTube? Go ahead. Pay my electric bill. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, it's interesting, the list of words that can't be said.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't say black. You can't say rape. You can't say, is the COVID still a blocked or a bad word?
Oh, it most certainly is. And I actually have a story about a guy that is referenced a lot on this show. Not me and you, but in the chat room more.
Mm-hmm.
That lost his channel. He got his channel totally demonetized for saying something about COVID 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Not recently. 6 years ago.
Right.
And he lost his channel this week. And he's whining the blues because, yet again, something you and I have preached from day one of video. Put it everywhere so that you can't be shut down. And this guy put all his eggs in one basket, and now he's fucked. Now he's gonna try and start a new channel and get back his 80,000 followers or whatever. Think that's gonna happen for a guy that's talking about fucking Journey and Foreigner? I don't think so. But we'll get to that a little later.
All right. Well, it's good to see that YouTube is, doing such good things for the people.
Dude, YouTube stinks. It is so bad. Like, if you're not using a pop-up blocker now, I don't know how you watch YouTube.
Yeah, I've run pop-up blocker from day one. So
Yeah, well, that actually leads into something I've been meaning to say on this show and on Seth's show and every other show. Something that's actually kind of important. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of tech advice here. If you're using Google Chrome as your browser, you need to get off it. And you need to get off of anything that uses the Chromium back end of it, which is like Microsoft Edge. It's basically everything except for Firefox and Brave browser. And Brave uses it, but you'll understand in a minute.
Okay.
YouTube or Google just put out a thing where they're changing the software in their browser so that pop-up blockers will not work anymore. They won't even install on the Google Chrome anymore. If you have it on Google Chrome, it's going to uninstall it on you.
Okay.
So you really want to switch to Firefox or Brave browser or one of those, one of the Linux ones, maybe Tor, something other than a Chromium-based browser. Because if you stay with it, they're setting it up so that you cannot block pop-ups anymore. And that fucking stinks. But they got to make their money, man.
Yep, got to make that cash.
At Google, they are a struggling entity.
That Alphabet company.
Yeah, they are struggling to make the bills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised they've been able to stay around as long as they have.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Just to keep the lights on.
It's got to be paycheck to paycheck over there, doesn't it?
I'm sure it is. Wow. All right. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. So.
And then how about like DuckDuckGo? Is that a bad one?
That should be okay, I would think. I think that's built off of the. Well, I'm not sure what it's built off. I'm not going to guess, but I'd imagine with their emphasis on privacy, that if they're affected by this, they're probably already developing a workaround. But I don't know. For me, I use the Brave browser. It works. I use the Brave browser, and then I'll give other people a little piece of advice. If you have an iPhone, you can use. Let me give you the right software. There's a program out there. It's in the App Store. It's called Uplay, Youplay, and Uplay. It's kind of like a screen door would be on a house, to where you can see it, but it blocks all the bullshit out of it.
All right.
And you can use it for no commercials for YouTube or YouTube Music or whatever. So, you could probably cancel Spotify or whatever. And I know I use it all the time. It's called Uplay. And you just open the Uplay. I'll show you if I can. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it looks just like YouTube Music. Like that's YouTube Music.
Okay.
It looks exactly like it, except it just doesn't play the commercials. And then when you get to the main screen, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's got like every program under the sun that's on your phone is available on this. And if any of it uses commercials, it gets rid of the commercials. So if you're using, I don't know, Reddit or X or whatever, it gets rid of the commercials for everything. So it's a really cool app. I don't know if it's available for the Android or not. I don't have an Android to know, but it's called Uplay, and it is an excellent, excellent app if you don't want to get hit with the commercials and stuff.
All right.
Or if you just don't want to pay for a service.
Sure, I get you. All right. Well, since we're talking tech stuff,
Yeah.
and that'll wrap up this segment here. One of our hardcore fans, Frank Mendonia, he sent me an email. He says he's emailed you.
Yeah.
He's having some problems. I don't know if it's his phone related problem.
Is this with the Rumble?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that there are people that have problems with the Rumble app. I never do. The answer to that is pretty simple, really. Put on the Substack app. Use Substack.
Okay.
Substack has everything that Rumble has as far as the paid plans and the free plans, and all the videos are up there on Substack. And their app is great. I will say that their app is definitely a solid app. So if you're just looking for a way to get around Rumble, because Rumble dicks up your phone or whatever, try Substack.
Okay.
And if not that, just bootleg the shit. Download it. You download it from somewhere and just put it on your phone and watch it.
Right. Well,
do that too.
He says, I know you guys hate YouTube, but everything is on there with my other playlist.
Yeah.
He says, I've been doing the 24/7 website lately because it seems like you can kind of autopilot on there and let it fly for hours, as you guys are my favorite show.
Well, thank you, Frank.
As we should be.
Yeah.
I see that it kind of sprinkles in old episodes like Jennifer Hairband Whirl and Doghouse, which are the golden years of the CMS, which I love. Are those the golden years, Chris?
I mean, it's like 2007 to, I think we go back as far as 2007.
Okay.
Is how far back the 24/7 goes. So,
all right.
There's a lot of shit on there. There really is. A lot of good stuff. I know I listen sometimes and I just laugh. I'm like, damn. Yeah. Sometimes I hear my own shit. I'm like, there's no way did I just say that? It's like, where did that come from?
I know. Well, things just move along here so quickly, and it just comes out of your mouth so fast that you just don't even think about what you said. And then when you listen back,
8 years later or something,
you're just like, holy shit, where did I come up with that?
Exactly. There's many a time that I'm listening to it. I'm like, man, what a fucking asshole. Oh, that's me. Yeah. But yeah, I would suggest for Frank that he try Substack. Substack is it's cmspn.substack.com is the page, but you could just download the app on your iPhone or Android and look up CMSPN, I guess, would pull it up. And you can get either audio versions or video versions, whatever your choosing is, right there on the page. So that's pretty simple.
All right.
I mean, there's a million ways to get this show. You can get it there. If you want audio, you can get it on any podcast service. It's on all of the Apple and Amazon and Overcast and blah, 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 Spotify. It's all on there as well. There's no shortage of ways to getting this show. That's for sure.
Well, it's just a matter of being aware of it and understanding how to get it and where to get it and how it works. And, so.
The new website will have a bunch more link outs to that kind of stuff.
All right.
So That's new website's going to be sweet. Wait till you see it. It's fucking really sweet.
Okay. And I like the way Frank ends his email. Okay, my manager is calling me. I have to go now.
Old school.
But I just wanted to connect with you. One thing I do wish you had was call-ins, but I know Chris hates that.
I do hate those.
But then if you ever change your mind and I get past being a shy pussy, that would be cool to actually talk to you guys.
No, it's really not that cool. It's really not. The problem with talking to us is you're always on the fucking firing line. You never know what mood I'm in because it's always me that starts. And if you rub me the wrong way, you get the Barden treatment. You just get fucking punched in the head. You know, it never seems to go the way people want it to go now, does it?
Well, we got an email from our good friend Tim.
Yes,
James
very long email. Holy
long
smokes.
email. So thank you, Tim. I'm going to answer you back tomorrow. But if you're listening, but he also misses speaking to us, as he made it clear in his email.
Well, that's not any fun for me. Look, I'll explain it if people want to understand it. Not that they're going to agree with me, but I don't care. When we take calls, and this has been going on since we started taking calls, nobody stays on topic.
That's true.
And it pisses me off to no end if we're in the middle of 25 minutes that we're into a topic, and then somebody is like, hey, man, Hail and Kill, what do you think of the new Warrior Soul record?
It's like, were we just talking about Warrior Soul?
We were just talking about Van Halen. What are you doing? And then I get mad, and then I smack them, and then they get upset. You don't have to be such a dick, man. Well, yes, I do, because you're not fucking listening. You're just not listening.
Yeah, if people were to call in and add something to the current topic we were talking about, that's one thing. But when you derail the segment by asking something that's totally unrelated, you know, getting through is one thing, but when you get through, you need to have something of relevance to say.
Right. Maybe if they want calls and if you're up for it, maybe one Sunday a month, me and you will go live on Rumble Premium and like locals for the locals people. And we'll just open it wide open. We can take calls and people can call in.
Yeah, you can call in and talk about whatever you want. Yeah. We won't have a subject.
Nope.
You just can pick the subject with your call.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm fine with that under that setting. But you know why the shows are generally better now? Because I'm not pissed off further and further and further going down the show.
Right.
You know, I mean, dude, you know as well as I do, by the time we got to the fucking end of the show, when we were taking calls, I would be frantically texting you, just fucking hang up. Because like you, and look, I'll pull the curtain all the way off the fucking rod, for God's sakes. You're smarter than me at this with the callers, because you will hang on until that little nugget of gold is there.
Right.
Where me, I will hang up that fucking phone the minute I don't like your voice when you say Hail and Kill, what's up? I'm hanging up. I don't like your voice. You know, I despise the phones. And this is not just this show. If you remember, you probably remember this, dude. I hated them over at 92.3 and MMS. I wanted nothing to do with it. It just, you know what? If you want to talk to me, send me an email and I'll answer it. I do answer emails. I answer the people in locals will tell you when they ask me a question, I always answer it. So the ability is there. You just got to go do it. Do it in the right context. Ugh, I just fucking hate that. I really do.
People want to reach out and touch you, Chris.
Yeah,
they don't want to talk to you.
Unless they're a hot stripper that wants to touch my balls, they can blow me. In fact, if they're a hot stripper, they can blow me.
Nice. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this segment. What do you think?
I think, talk about stretching 45 minutes out of something that had no context at all.
Well, it got us warmed up to get into the meat of the show.
Mm-hmm. That
All
is
right.
correct.
Well, as always, I'm going to jump into the tunes here that you, the CMS supporter, has asked for through our Fast Pass.
Mm-hmm.
If you support us through the locals page, you have an opportunity to get a song played on a Saturday night and get your name mentioned and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll get into this whole list of songs. I see we got quite a few songs in there requested so far.
Right.
But if you want to join us, come over to classicmetalshow.locals.com. Sign up. It's $5 a month. It goes to help support the show in offsetting the costs that we incur to bring you a show every Saturday. And we appreciate your patronage. So
Yes.
if you want to join us, that's how you do it. And, it gives you little perks for being a part of the CMS locals community.
Mm-hmm.
So join us over there today. So,
That's right.
All right. As always, I will let you lead off the music. So what shall we play?
We shall play a new song from Exodus, Summon of a God Unknown from Goliath.
So what is it called?
Summon of a God Unknown.
Summon.
Summon.
Yes, I got that. Of a God.
It's on the Goliath record.
All right. Let me see here. Let me just go to Exodus. Might be right there. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right, perfect. All right, as I said, if you want to get a request in and you are subscribed to Locals, just go over to the Fast Pass and stick it in there, and we'll go from there. So anyway, here it is. This is some brand new Exodus exclusively here
On your Classic Metal Show.